Hello and welcome to 𝒞𝑜𝓃𝓃𝑒𝒸𝒻.com. This video is part of the gender-based communication video series, and the name of it is 5 Ways Women and Men View Conflict Differently. This is a video that will help you in every area of your life. It was intended to help people in the workplace, but as you see, the videos progressed, and it definitely can help you in your personal relationships as well. Okay, so conflict. What causes conflict? Well, sometimes we get into a very emotional state, and then people tell us things that make us even more emotional, like, aren't you overreacting? Calm down. Why are you so emotional? And that will cause you to become more emotional. In dealing with conflict, oftentimes we are not coming from a very logical place. And sometimes that's exactly what we need to do, is be more logical. But telling someone to become more logical is not necessarily going to achieve the result that you're looking for. So we are going to go through a lot of information. What I'd like you to do is jot the 5 ways that women and men view conflict differently, so that the next time you're in a conflict, you don't have to look at your pad of paper, but you can know what to do right off the top of your head. So here we go. Write this down. Number 1, men see challenges as a form of respect. Women see challenges as an attack. Okay, so if women are looking at conflict as an attack, that's going to cause a problem right there. They're probably going to avoid it at all costs. They have a lot of fear about conflict. And these fears may have started from another place, maybe in childhood. Now, men are looking at conflict as a sign of respect. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge what you're saying because I respect you. If I didn't respect you, guess what? I wouldn't say anything at all. Okay, so one of the things that we need to think about is resolving conflict and not being afraid of conflict. We have conflict in all different areas of our life, in our personal lives, with our children, with our parents, and as well as romantic relationships, and in business as well. So resolving conflict is a skill that's really important that we master in order to be successful in every area of our life and in order to enjoy our lives. Number 2, women are reluctant to oppose another person head on. Men see telling other people what to do as a way to gain status, as a way to be respected. Okay, so now this is going to cause a challenge too. Women will look at it like, this conflict, what will it do to the relationship? Sometimes it's easier to just say nothing. It's not worth it. That's what we think. Okay, men, what they're looking at is, respect my authority, and I'm going to tell you what you need to do because I know what you need to do. Number 3, women take conflict very personally. Men look at it as a matter of fact. You think this, I think that, we disagree. It has nothing to do with me as a person. You just disagree with the idea or the concept. So women might get really offended and think, what did he just say? Oh, no, he did not. And a man may be thinking, why is she taking this personally? This has nothing to do with her as a person. It just has to do with the idea or the way you're handling a certain situation. Number 4, women look for consensus. When we have some type of problem that we need to solve, we think maybe it would be a great idea to bring everybody together and let's look at it from all different sides, whereas men oftentimes want to make a decision quickly. And in hearing what everyone has to say, sometimes, depending on the situation, if time is not of the essence, maybe that is the best way to handle it because you do get to hear everybody's viewpoint. But when it's an emergency, when a decision needs to be made very quickly, you need to consider time and making a decision very quickly. And the person who makes the decision quickly oftentimes is respected and everyone will look to him. You know, you've heard the expression alpha male. That concept comes into play. Number 5, women look at conflict as an opportunity to examine the relationship. Men just want to fix it. There's a problem, let's get it resolved. And women like to talk about their feelings. Let's look at a personal situation. a woman comes home from work and she's talking to her significant other, and he says, what's wrong? And she complains about something that happened at work, argument she had with a coworker, and he tries to fix it and says, well, you know, if you would do this or you would do that, maybe it would work out a little bit better. What she needs to say is, here, this is what I need. Just listen to me and don't give me a solution right now. But men, they want to propose that solution. They want to say, here, this is what you get, this is what I'll get, everybody wins, conflict resolved. You just want to punch them right in the nose. Okay, don't do that. What you do want to do is put this information that you've used into practice immediately. So one of the things I want to encourage you to do is to negotiate through your conflict, and do this with all of the people in your life, or at least pick one area that you know is a little bit easier for you to work on, a situation where you're not so worried about it, and try to remember those 5 ways that women and men view conflict differently. And then I would like to hear from you. I would love to get your success story, so send it to Michelle at michellemotivateme.com.